Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. We are in the other side of the Magister Barracks, so we're downstairs in the other side. We know that there's in theory a prisoner held here, not just the prisoner that we can see over here, that we need to rescue. So, that's what we're going to do. We promised the rat we would do it, and, well, we might do it depending on who this prisoner actually is. Ooh, okay. You know what, I don't need the frying pan, probably, right? Yeah, okay, I could sell that. Let's send that to the Red Prince. Let's identify this. This is pretty much garbage, but let's just confirm. Yep, garbage. Oh, also it's finesse only, so definitely garbage. Let's resort that. And let's go. Okay, this one. Oh, that was feign looting. Send to Red Prince. There we go. Right. Can I speak to her?
Well, hello again. Welcome to my very, very humble abode.
I had a run-in with your wife.
You did? Divine blessing, she must be so worried. She hated it when I joined the Paladins. Hated the idea of me going to war. But the Black Ring was just a bad memory. Who knew they'd return? Who knew it would lead to this madness?
I heard Kem accused you of treason. What's your side of the story?
Yes, I heard it too. The man has some curious ideas about what constitutes treason. I refuse to raise a hand against fellow members of the Divine Order. Refuse to buy into Kem's lie that they're all Black Ring puppets.
The tension between the Paladins and Magisters, where did that come from? We say as the person who caused it.
Tension? How quaint. That hatred has been simmering for years. The Paladins see the Magisters as a threat to their order. Pig farmers leading lords, as they say. But now that some white Magisters have been found colluding with the Black Ring, now that Kem has his excuse, it's war.
You don't seem to be a fan of Kem's. What do you know about him?
Kem's always been a hard man. His steel was forged in the war with the Black Ring. But recently there's something else. He's turned cold. Not cruel, exactly, just harsh. Dispassionate to a fault. They say it's the Void Woken, that he's too worried about Rivellon to worry about people. Maybe that's it. Or maybe years of fighting finally broke him. Your guess is as good as mine. Although, I've heard whispers. There are places in Kem's mansion that nobody goes but him. One has to wonder what he gets up to.
Interesting. It sounds like Kem's mansion should be the next place we visit. The city seems to be tearing itself apart. What's going on?
It's not just the city. The Divine Order is coming undone at the seams. There's never been much love lost between the Paladins and the Magisters, but this... brawling in the streets... it will be the end of us all.
Why is it so divided?
Too many Paladins from noble families, and too many Magisters that started as working folk. Of course, the Paladins were the first recruits of Lucian. So, many saw the Magisters rising through the ranks as a threat to their order. Pig farmers leading lords, they said.
Okay. That didn't advance when I pressed the button.
But now that some white Magisters have been found colluding with the Black Ring, now that Kem has his excuse, it's war.
Alright, goodbye.
I'll see you again, I hope. The company in here lacks a certain charm.
Okay. Will you let her out?
I'm glad this one was let off the hook. I'd rather guard a body than bury a corpse any day.
Oh. Okay.
It's not like Kem to change his mind mid-execution. I just hope he made the right call.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, we have Magisters in here. Hello.
She spits at you. From the darkness of the look in her eye, there'll be no talking to her.
Alright, you?
Piss off, Paladin scum.
I'm looking for white Magisters. Why are there none in the barracks?
I'm telling you nothing. My brother Delarus will hear about this, and then there'll be trouble. Delarus looks after his own.
I've met a Delarus. I could trade you information, the whereabouts of your brother for the whereabouts of the white Magisters.
You met my brother? Really? Alright, we have a deal. You first.
Well... did we? I'm trying to remember. I don't think he was alive last time I saw him, but Let's say Delaris died on the Nameless Isle.
I see. Well, that's unwelcome news.
He takes a moment to gather himself.
So, the Whites have a vault hidden below the barracks. I suspect the entrance is to be found in a storeroom in the basement. There was always a White hanging around. You'll find it easy enough. But be careful. One of them looked very much like Magister Raymond. You may have heard of him. You will not have heard good things.
The Whites are in their hidden vault, and that's all I know. Now, please, leave me the hells alone.
Well,
You traitor!
so he just died for nothing because we already knew. Well, now I feel a little bit responsible for that. Hello.
Who are you? Did Lord Kem send you about the missing prisoners?
Well, let's see. I've already discovered that the Magisters were investigating the situation. They'd found a hidden grating beneath the barracks that leads into the sewers.
Ah, so the prisoners escaped. That seems unlikely, since they were well shackled. But perhaps the Magisters are not as guilty as we'd thought. Not that that lets them off the hook, of course. You may thank Lord Kem for the information. I will put it to good use. We'll get to the bottom of this, I guarantee it.
Also, nothing to trade. Or nothing I want, anyway. I guess we'll ask about the missing prisoners, because we already finished it. I should have done it in the other order.
That is the ever-elusive mystery. These weren't escape artists. They were thieves and drunkards, imbeciles and liars, heretics and fools. The crudest of the crude, turned from slugs to smoke.
Okay, I guess we kind of solved that one already.
The damn cells were empty. The Magisters arrested hundreds, but they're not here. They're gone.
Okay, and they're the ones who are in the sewers. Okay, at least we're on the same page here with that. Let's see here. None of that. Well, pocket knife maybe? Yeah, we'll take the pocket knife. Looking for anything that was actually worth any amount of money. It's a list of prisoners as well. I do want to read that if we can. Actually, we can just take that. Perfect. And something on blood elementals. Don't know why none of this is stealing, but that's okay. In here? Nothing?
Where are all the prisoners?
Yeah, we'll have that one. And this one. Okay. Let's have a little look at list of prisoners. Magister Omonra, Roman V, and then deceased. Alright, I see. That's a DK. We saw a DK earlier, right? In one of their books. Blood elementals? Herein, Hubert recounts an encounter with a pool of blood that rises from the floor and attacks him. He barely keeps his life. One suspects he loses his lunch. And we've read about the Divine. I'm going to do this. Nobody is going to be mad. I wonder whether this guy comes back. He does not. Okay. Let's thought we should do this while we're exploring.
This makes no sense.
Grab the Magister's sword and the Paladin shields, which we can sell. There we go. Let's grab all three of these and that. Oh, and the pocket knife, and all of these are going to the Red Prince to sell.
Where did they go?
There we go. Oh, and our keys could go to the key bag as well. We have way too many things in our inventory. It's not like that they're weighing too much, it's just that we have way too many things in here. We need to clear down. Probably of the books. I suspect the books would be the easiest one to clear down, but we'll see. Right. Down this way. This definitely leads somewhere. Ooh, to Magister Timort. Okay. Apparently we're just allowed to explore, so let's do so. Okay, that did not pick it up. Let's take off our headpiece here. Let's go in here. There we go. Put our headpiece back on. Right. Let's do a sort, and then actually I'm going to get rid of all the books. You know what? I'm going to put a cut in while I do that. And with that, we now have a much nicer inventory. Put a bunch of the books away, and then books that we still need to read at some point go in the backpack. By need to read, I mean we might need the information again. Also, that's an ashen icon of rebirth, which means it is time for us to... That's the wrong one. I was going to runes for some reason. Make it a glowing idol of rebirth. Right. I mean, we paid a lot for that item, so we're going to use it. Find maggots. Tongs. You could get closer and pick up the tongs. And the meat cleaver. And meat cleaver. And the tongs. There we go. Right. Let's send these all to Red Prince. There we go. And then do a little auto sort. Wonderful. Right. Disembodied foot. We'll have that. And the bloodied arm. And the jar of mind maggots. And the other jar of mind maggots. And the other jar of mind maggots. And the nails.
Boring.
And then send all of those to the Red Prince. And we'll start eating.
You are the hand. You are the hand that hurts, the hand that kills, the hand that bleeds them dry. You are the hand that listens to Magister Timort's head.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Foot.
You are the foot. You are the foot that aches to run away, the foot that remembers the feel of grass underfoot so long ago. You are the foot that listens to Magister Timort's heart.
I see. Hello.
The Magister Spirit looks up at you from a tortured face. His eyes are filled with pain and terror, and his hands grasp tight to each other, clenching and clenching, harder and harder.
In this dingy hole, to end my days. Here, where I once toiled, but oh how I prayed for an end. At the end. And I'm still praying.
There is nothing righteous about torture.
For the glory of Lucian, there is no task unworthy. Here we turned out abominations into servants of the Lord. And the more powerful the sorcerer, the better the geist they make. All the better to serve him. For him we pray always.
Alright, well we're gonna leave here, but... Yeah, this be where we're creating more Geist over here. Because we knew where they were creating them in Fort Joy, but I guess we hadn't worked out where they were creating them in this place. Who's this guy? I was just thinking, they're looking like they're a very similar outfit to us. Anyway. Grab that. And we'll grab this as well. Is this the... Ah, it's a way down to another place. I see. Well, we'll grab that. And we'll grab that. And we'll grab whatever's in here. Nope, none of that. Okay. Justinia's jackals. Maybe. Anyway, I think we might have read it, but we'll read it again. Everyone knows that dwarves are the absolute peak of military prowess in Rivellon. Naysayers will point to the lack of historical martial victories won by Justinia's armies, yet, of course, such histories are biased, written by those who had the misfortune of being waylaid by our own Justinia's jackals. Handy sappers to a man, Justinia's jackals own any battleground upon which they stand, through combining the natural and environmental elements facing them with an arsenal of tricks, elemental grenades, arrows, and spells. Such is the fighting style employed by the jackals, that few who have been in battle with them have ever seen them, not to mention lived to see the tale. Okay, then ranging. I think we read that one. It's one on rangers. Okay, cool. Well, that's where we need to go, so we're going to ignore it just a second. Oh, there's a chest in there. Well, okay, here's something for us to test. Is it illegal? It's illegal to open the door. Is it illegal to go through the door? I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't appear to be. Okay, in which case we can go and loot that other Magister if we wanted to. Although I suspect that his friend would probably attack us. Bloodstained journal, huh? Okay. Grab those. Yeah, we'll grab the hat. That hat is going immediately to the Red Prince, though. Here. Let's see. Nothing. 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 Right. And now I can jump out. Okay, so I think I know how I'm getting through that door if they won't let us in. But let's read the Bloodstained Journal first. The experiments continue apace. I've suffused prisoners with mind maggots just as planned. So far, none have come to fruition as at full Geist. There's a lot of activity happening outside. I can hear fighting, but I don't have time to investigate. I must craft a full Geist before Lucian's Day. The Paladins have locked me in here in my own investigation cell. They say I'm under investigation for colluding with the Black Ring. Unbelievable. It's been days. No word, no sign, nothing. I have no idea what's going on in the outside world. My experiments have wasted away to nothing. When the Paladins came in last night, he said they know I've been colluding. They say he'll come by to question me tomorrow. I have no idea what's going on. And that'll be the person who's at the end room that we've previously spoke to. Oh, and that's how to make the love potion. Okay. Well, let's speak to Paladin. Paladin Alzette.
This way's off limits.
Okay. Sour?
What do you suppose
Stay back, for your own good.
Who or what is behind you, the door behind you?
Found the undead freak here already chained up by the Magisters. They say she's a witch. I say...
Her voice freezes into a harsh whisper.
I say she's a demon.
What makes this witch so dangerous?
Creatures like this Windego.
Oh.
They mask themselves, spread their black magic to children with their songs and stories. Makes me sick. Our little ones, tools of demons.
I've encountered this Windego. It was not a pleasant event.
You know this trickster?
Alright. Time to do our hero path here and hope it gives us an easier check. I've wandered the land high and low, asking after her. I come bearing word of her vital weakness.
Well, go on then. Probably doesn't matter who breaks her, so long as she gets broken. Just keep your head on straight. She'll try to make nice. Creep into your thoughts. Keep her out of there, alright?
Alright. Okay. So, Windego did actually get revived again. Why? Who knows, but again she is back. Bloodstained journal in here. We'll have that. And the sheet of paper.
Paladin, do you miss him?
And
How did you?
Have that. Oh.
Yes.
And okay, let's read this.
No one touched me, so...
Okay, same journal as before.
You answer to me. I do not answer to you.
Okay. Grab that. This one. This one. This one. Okay, those are going to the Red Prince. Now we're going to head along this way so we can enter the room at a better angle. Right.
What's this? Who are you? I can't deal with any more interruptions today.
Hello.
Give me room, elf.
She cradles her head in her hands, then pivots towards the prisoner. Her mouth opens, yet nothing spills forth. No sermon, no screed, no threat. She turns back to you and grimaces.
Too late. The spark's been snuffed. I trust you come bearing gold or godhood for me to have interrupted such a sensitive interrogation.
I'm gonna motion to the shielded cell. What's all this?
The Magisters conquired the songs of Source using their collars and cages. I would normally call it a cruelty. But this Windego thing, she must be contained. We found her here, already imprisoned, cursing the Magisters with hexes vulgar enough to turn even a dwarf's cheeks red. The evil is strong in her. Her words are soaked in it. They squirm into your mind, planting warm memories you've never had, mesmerizing you with candy-sweet sights and scents.
Visions of Windigo's attack on the vessel sailing to Fort Joy fill your head. You look to the south, and your memories contort and coil. Windego cradles you in her arms, stroking your head as the waves crash around you. I'm sorry, Buttercup. I was bewitched by his promise. Forgive me. You shake your head and the vision is gone. Your eyes rest not on the prisoner, but on the Paladin.
I've accumulated a number of interrogation techniques over the years. I'm happy to put them to good use.
You underestimate her. You'd have me stand idle as she raises arcs to the ground.
In that moment, you hear music, a lullaby. You glance at the cage. Windego stands silent. You squint and shiver until the melody no longer echoes in your ears.
I'm the one that intercepted Dallas's war owl. You can trust me.
That was you. You have once turned the tides of this war. You could do so again. I can't just put you at the mercy of this witch's whims.
War hangs on every seemingly inconsequential choice. You can't make the wrong one now.
I understand. Perhaps you are as dangerous to her as she is to us. There can be no success without risk. I will give you the space you need, then. May Lucian be your guide.
Okay.
Things are under control. For now.
So now we're going to speak to her. But actually we're not. We're going to go over here and grab the tongs. We're going to continue looting. Then we're going to speak with her. Just on the assumption that if the room goes on fire, looting may be harder afterwards. I don't know if the room is going to go on fire. Also, in order to release the cage, we need 4 of those energy sources. Although I guess we could probably just zap it, and that would have the same effect. Because we only need it to activate once, right? Bartering, perseverance, initiative, not good enough. Those can go. That can go.
Right here, right now.
Right, down here. And let's have a chat. Oh, the Paladin's left. Oh, interesting. I thought they were going to just step back, but no, they just completely left here. Right. Hello.
You step up to the cell to look at Windego. She is inexplicably alive, if unliving. This is more than necromancy.
An unexpected pleasure for both of us, I'm sure. The Paladins are gone. Now finish what's been started. Release me. Dropping the barrier requires a sacrifice. It won't be for naught.
What makes you think I would release you?
There are others. His chosen. Yet I am no longer among them. They seek what you seek. The hammer. I am ready to share what I know. The God King rejoices as long as I am chained. Free me, and we might hobble him.
I don't believe you at all. But, at the same time... I thought that might work. It did not.
You reach your hand towards the device, and your inner source...
Wait. Swap.
You reach your hand towards the device, and your inner source is stifled, as if you'd never rid yourself of that cursed collar.
I recall the blacksmith in Fort Joy that removed my collar. I tried to copy her technique and disable the device.
After a bit of tinkering, the machine whines pitifully, and the shield surrounding the cell flickers off.
Come to me, sweets.
She steps forward, slowly but confidently. She holds out her hands, bony palms up. They emit no fire, no ice, no curse.
The God King no longer grants me his favor. Mask ripped from me and flesh flayed to bone, because the God-woken still walks Rivellon. Now he's chosen another. I should hate you for what you've done to me, hate you for the hell I've lived. But I hate him so much more. He loved me when I was useful. He cast me out when you failed to die. Go to the new chosen. See that he suffers. See that the God King suffers. In your name and in mine.
Why did you ever ally with the God King to begin with?
The Covenant. It sounded so beautiful. Eternity right there at my fingertips. Yet it's all a lie. There is no grand reward, no enduring prosperity. Just slavery within the void. The rule of a hellish hand. I was so naive. The God King told me I was special. He came close, and then closer still. Hearing him, feeling him, it was like crashing over a cliff and having him catch me over and over. I failed him. You just wouldn't die. Of all his punishments, the harshest was the emptiness, the lack of him. I thought if I could just regain his affection, I might taste it again.
How did you end up in this prison?
Linderkem. He is the God King's current beloved.
Oh.
No more skin in his real bones than on a peeled jackfruit. And it is not only his ear the God King whispers into. The dwarf called Isbel. She bends to the King's every whim. The God King said if I could find Dallas, eliminate her, I could take my place by his side again. But Kem, he doesn't like competition. All it took was a few whispers. The Magisters, they've got ways of silencing source. They knew exactly what to do. The Paladins, well, when they found me, they'd no idea what to make of me.
About Kem.
No, the God King's special boy.
Kem is Black Ring? How can you be so certain?
It wasn't difficult to figure out, I assure you. I came seeking Dallas. Kem wants her, too, as anyone could tell you. I crashed one of Lady Kem's little tea parties, did a little snooping. The void's vapor there was plain as night to me. You'd suppose we should work as one, but no. The God King loves to play his game of favourites. Kem was promised a place at the table, and he's doing what he must to secure it. Alone.
But Kem was trying to destroy the Black Ring, not help them.
Oh, honey. The God-Woken rests in a bed made only of lies. Did you expect him to offer God-Woken his calling card and invite them to meetings? Still, the signs are there. A once-loving husband now estranged from his confused wife. A disciple of Lucian now eagerly stoking the fires of mutiny and discord within the Order. If you want to truly see, you must look past the facade. You'll find it rather flimsy, I think.
About Isbel.
Yes, her.
How can you be so sure that she's working for the God King?
Goodness. How could I not? Her work on Black Peak Isle is legendary, or so she tells it at least. The King has an eye for the arrogant. They make such valuable stewards as they clamour for his favour, as I well know.
Where is Isbel hiding?
I can't say for certain, but I bet you could simply sniff her out. She's got quite a nose for the fetid. Find the foulest pile of shit you can, and she'll be wallowing in the middle.
The sewers, maybe? You're still bound by the Covenant. What comes next for you?
I go to Kem. Or his estate, rather. He's got a sworn breaker scythe. It'll free me from the Covenant. I'd be mortal, yes, but no longer a slave.
This creature, this monster, would have seen us drowned at sea. Kill her!
If the God King has truly abandoned her, then this is our chance to slay her. Once and for all.
Windego has done nothing before to earn my trust. This changes nothing.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. All three of our companions are like, you should kill her. I kind of feel like we should kill her. She has done nothing but try to kill us, and the only reason she isn't killing us right now is out of spite for the God King. I'm fairly certain she would try and kill us later. You already blew your chance to do the right thing. You're done, Windego.
And so it is. I will break the contract, God-Woken. If not with your help, then in spite of it.
Also, there's another Swarmbreaker staff. That's incredibly intriguing. Wasn't there an option earlier that allowed us to agree to the Covenant? I don't know whether it would actually have allowed us to agree, but maybe that's the solution to it, if there was one. Huh? Where did my dagger go? We need to sort out our dagger situation in a second. Okay. Yeah, lift, drop. And then hit. Okay. Lift, drop. We have killed her. What happened to her dagger? Why do we have a meat cleaver? I don't have a dagger in here, so it must be one that I've like sent over to him by accident, maybe? Does anyone else have a dagger on them? You have several spears on you. This is our good dagger. It's gone missing. I must have clicked equip instead of something else. Is it our fancy dagger? It's not our fancy dagger. Where the hell did our dagger go? When the hell did our dagger go? I didn't send it to the ship. Somebody must have it. These are all spears. Huh. These are staffs. One-handed swords. Let me do a save here. So we'll do a real save. Now let's reload one of the older saves. And then let's see whether our dagger is missing. So let's load the start of the episode. Right, let's see if this is there. I'm not going to reload to the start of the episode. I just want to know if my dagger is here. If we can work out where it went missing, we can work out where it is. But, let's see. Yeah, I have it. Oh, it was the fancy dagger. Never mind, it's the fancy dagger. Oh, okay then. Well, I know where it went then. I just didn't think the fancy dagger was what we were using. But, okay. I accidentally set it to be sold, apparently. I don't think I did that. I don't remember doing that, but I must have done that. Okay, at least we learned it in a combat that wasn't quite so, you know, harrowing. There we go. That's a little bit better. Right, two things to do here. First. Ah, she's still there. 2 virtue tokens as well.
Windego's spirit quakes. She is no longer the arrogant banshee that summoned a kraken and brought down a magister vessel, but a fearful child bracing for parental punishment.
He's close, so close. Can't you feel him, Godwoken? The king approaches.
I sense nothing.
A moment of silence passes, and then Windego's scream splits the air.
He's tearing away my soul, Godwoken. Cast me to the void if you must, but do not let him take me.
I will summon all the source I can muster and tug at the spirit. The God King must be denied.
Windego's spirit flutters and writhes. Your skull squeezes tight, and your throat burns with fire, but the substance of her being is nearly yours.
I'm gonna chant a psalm for exorcism demons, as ice melts before fire, so he perishes in Divinity's presence.
Your head shrieks as if split in two by the God King's umbrage, but you have overcome. Windego's source funnels into you in steady gushes as you sling her spirit into the void.
Well, I didn't want to use Source Vampirism, but we have used it because she asked us to. To be fair, that's been pretty consistent. We have basically used them because we asked.
Boring.
Okay, because people ask us to. That's basically been our condition for using them.
That undead witch, heard her talking about some kind of covenant.
Yes.
That's the go-ahead, but be careful.
Go on, be...
Okay, where's the person? You know that you're down there.
According to this, 560
Can't find the lore master anywhere. They must have left. Okay. Well, it's time for us to leave then. Yeah. Okay. Just leave here. And continue leaving. I can get rid of this now. We've now been here. I need to speak with the rat. Tell him what's happened to his master, who was presumably Windego.
Typical.
Rat.
Mistress is free. I can sense it. She'll summon me now. She must do.
No, but she is free. In a way. Okay. So, we now have some more places that we now have a new place that we should go, which is here. Yeah, we should go to Kem's mansion next. Let's explore the outside of it. Oh, also let's sell some things while we're here. You see the corpse that just disappeared? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. Hello.
I serve all who seek. May the gods watch over.
There we go. Seems good to me. Thank you for the money. Right. So now we can go this way. Because I want to have a look at this bit, because we can explore that bit separately from everything else. It just makes sense to do that now rather than do that later. I thought they were like hanging off the edge for a second there. They may have been, but anyway. Along here, and we got this beach. There doesn't appear to be much going on here. Maybe it's a wits check? Not entirely sure. Okay. Well, let's have a little exploration here. Grab that.
What's this? I found something.
Hey, get it. Ooh. Send to Fane. Don't really need the rest, but okay. Grab these. Let's just unmark that. Oh yeah, there's another area over here as well. You just get there? Oh, okay, we can just go here with a void woken on it. Okay. Oh, and somebody with a source collar. Wait, Butter? Wait, did we not see them in Force Joy?
It's Butter. She said she'd wait for me in Arks if she ever escaped, and so she did.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think she's here. Okay. Wow. Lots of stuff here. Okay. Butter's diary. Getting used to the grift crowd. Last week I had a cold and Waltz gave me half her soup ration. Said I needed to stay well. She acted like it was just so I could stand guard, but I knew better. Soup tasted like moldy socks all the same. Faces go in and out of this place all the time. 5 new folks one day, 5 get rounded up and hauled to the fort the next. Always different faces. It's like passing portraits in a long, long hall. Oh! Butter was the one who was standing behind Griff. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Butter now. Interesting. Yeah, it wasn't an offhand comment where she said she'd meet us in Arks. I'd completely forgotten though. Okay. I might as well learn these abilities, even though we don't need them. I'll learn them anyway. And then, oh, and then these two can go to Fane. Huh. Are these gloves good enough? I think they're good enough to add to our collection of a potential new set. They're not terrible, but they're not great. But they're good enough, right? Like, if we had everything at that level, would we switch? Probably not, but if we had that plus, like, a really, really good piece of equipment, would we switch from this outfit? Potentially. Potentially. Oh. Did we ever check whether we could speak to that guy's spirit? Or in any way look at this guy? No? Okay, well. The trap disarming kit there. Interesting. Okay. Grab this as well. Okay. So this now gives us multiple ways. I'm just going through here. This gives us multiple ways into this garden, which then gives us multiple ways into the house. Could, in theory, explore the entire garden first if we wanted to. Okay, we'll leave it for now. Let's leave that as an unexplored area. What about in here? What's in here? Oh, the whole place has this weird aura around it. Interesting. At least it did there. Then it all disappeared. Oh yeah, dead citizen. Oh, hello.
What was I thinking? 1 minute they're living their lives, playing with their children, meeting with friends, singing and praying. And the next, gone.
Oh, so that was one of the Adramalik's, like, people. One of the people he'd got their soul trapped for. Then they were just hanging around. Oh, wow.
I extinguished them in an instant. Like they were nothing.
I'm gonna say it's too late for regrets.
But what makes me any better than them? Maybe there was another way. You're right. It doesn't matter now. What's done is done.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna turn around. And there's a Paladin Protector here. Obviously not protecting very much. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.